Hello everyone, welcome back to Julie Jules World, where creativity begins. I am so excited to bring you guys this new project today. It is my own DIY file folder notebook organizer. I actually started this for a friend of mine's, and I love it so much that I want to share with you all. At the bottom of the description box, I'll put all of the materials and everything that you guys need to be able to do this, guys. And this is the outside. The outside looks like that. And this is how it looks in the inside, and then the back of it, and the back, and the side. So it's a good size, guys. I love the size, and this is how it looks in the inside. Isn't that beautiful? I love the way it is. So this is a notepad and a pen holder, and then this is the file folder to put things into. So let me pull it up so you can see the inside of that. Beautiful. I love the way it turned out, guys. So it's perfect. It's a perfect gift. Actually, I actually created one for my husband as well. So these would be perfect gifts to give to your loved ones or friends and family members. The notepads I purchased from Dollar Tree, and they actually come in a 3-pack. A perfect fit, guys. At the end of the video, I'm gonna show you the I created for my hubby, my sweetheart. But right now, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial, guys. Okay? All right. First things first, let's go ahead and get our cardstock white paper. So that's what you need, a cardstock white paper, and these measure 12 by 12, and you can purchase these from Joann's or Hobby Lobby. The measurements for this is 12 inch by 8.5 inch, guys, okay? And once you cut that down, then you're gonna score at 5.5 inch, and then at 6.5 inch, okay? And this is what it's gonna look like when you finish doing those steps. And then the next step is to save that piece that you cut off from your 12 by 12, because that's the piece that we're going to use to make our little flap that goes at the end of it, like this, okay? Basically this right here. So, and that measures 8.5 by 3 3/8, okay, of an inch. And then you're going to score it at 3/4 of an inch, then at 1 3/4 of an inch, okay? And then it should look like this, guys. And at the shorter side right here, you see the length? At the shorter side right here, you are going to be gluing that down on the inside here. You're gonna glue right here, okay? And then we're gonna be putting that right here. Okay, once you have your glue on the back of that, guys, you're just gonna lay down, right, guys? Make sure you lay it underneath the scoring line, okay? And it's gonna look like that. Okay, that way you can close it up. And so far you're gonna have that, okay? Once you have that in place, let's go ahead and cover these up with some scrapbooking paper. We're gonna cover this, and we're gonna cover the whole entire thing except for this piece right here, okay? We're not gonna cover this piece. We're gonna do the front and the back. So let me show you an example of the one that I started. This is how it's gonna look, guys, okay? Once you get that step, afterwards you're gonna be covering all of it with scrapbooking paper. This is the inside of it, and this is the outside of it. So pretty, guys. So you're gonna be covering all here. There's no measurements for this, guys. Just try to go as close as you can to this, to the, not all the way over the line, of course not, you know, leave a little space, of course, leave a little gap in between, like that, okay? And cover all of this up, okay? This is how the front's gonna look, because when you close it up, it's gonna look like that. Don't even put anything on that yet, okay? Because we're gonna be putting our pen in there, so I need to show you that step, how to do that. So let's go ahead and start doing that now. You're gonna need another scrapbooking paper. I don't have a measurements for this, guys. I just try to get it as close as possible. The same thing I did with the scrapbooking paper. You just want to do the same thing for this as well. Okay, and once you do that, guys, we are going to need, we're going to be doing two of them. We're going to do one that is a white one, white cardstock paper, and then another one we're going to do where it's a scrapbooking paper, because we're going to be covering this up like that, okay? We're going to be covering that up like that. We're going to be gluing that up, because that's, we wanted to, the reason why I did two of them, because I want to be a little firm, because it's going to be holding our pen. So I wanted to have a little bit of stability and a little strongness to keep that pen in place. So we're going to be, what we're going to do is take this, and then we're going to put some tape and glue this down on top of here, okay? I'm going to use this example. We're going to, from the top here all the way down, it's going to be 3 inch you're going to measure, and then you're going to put 2 lines right there, about a 1/2 inch on both sides, okay, guys? So from the top here, measure all the way down to about 3 inches down, okay? And then you're going to put 2 lines like I just did right here, okay? And we are going to cut those lines right there, all right? So let me go ahead and do that. This is how it's going to look, guys, okay? And then you're going to cut that piece. So once you cut the 2 lines, you're going to need about 2 inch elastic cord, okay? Go ahead and start, and I'm going to keep it close, guys, so you guys can see. Now I'm doing is just pushing it through the lines that we already cut, okay? And pulling it through. See that? And you pull it through like that, guys. Then we're going to put it through the other line as well. There's another line right here. Okay, see the back, so it should be like that. Okay, and we're going to put our pen inside of there to measure it out, just to make sure that looks good. And if you need to pull it tighter, guys, you can pull it tighter like this. And if you need to loosen it up, you can loosen it up by pulling it out like that, okay? And that helps. What you can do next is we're going to be gluing the back of it with some fabric glue. Now it should look like that, guys, okay? And you're just going to cut the extra excess off of there. Should now look like this, guys, and the back should look like that, okay? Go ahead and put your double-sided tape on there. And we're going to put extra double-sided tape on there just because we want it to stay down, we want it to be strong, and we don't want this thing coming apart at all. And what I did was I did 3 strips of it, and then I take that out, take those out, and then I put another sets of strips on there over the one that I already put there, just to secure it, guys. Okay, guys, after you finish, it should now look like that, okay? The next step we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing our notebook. We're gonna be putting our notebook inside of there, so we need a little notebook holder, something to hold a notebook in place. So you're gonna need another cardstock paper that measure 8 1/8 of an inch by 3 3/4 of an inch, guys, okay? And you're gonna be scoring it from one end. You're gonna score 1/2 inch, and the other end you're gonna score 1/2 inch as well. And it's gonna look like this, okay? This is how it's gonna look when you finish doing that, because we're gonna lay it right here like this. I would say about a 1.5 inch from the top. And this is how it's gonna look once you put your scrapbooking paper on there. You're just gonna cover the front of it, okay? And it's gonna look like that. Glue right here, these 2 ends right here. We're gonna glue those 2, and then we're gonna lay it right here. Your notepad, and we're gonna put it in. I'm gonna slide it in. There we go. We slide it down. Yep, and then it fits just right on there. Perfect. So the next step we're gonna do is our folder, our file folder, okay? In another cardstock paper that measures 12 inch by 8 3/8 of an inch, okay, guys? And then you're gonna score at 4.5 inch, 5 inch, and then at 9.5 inch, and then another at 10 3/8 of an inch, okay? So you guys got that? So you're gonna score at 4.5 inch, and then you're gonna score at 5 inch, and then you're gonna score again at 9.5 inch, and then at 10 3/8 of an inch, okay? And this is how it's supposed to look. After you finish cutting it out and everything, guys, you're gonna corner punch it, okay? Because this is how it's gonna look. You're gonna be folding it like that, and it's gonna look like that, okay? I didn't corner punch this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and corner punch it now. You can do it a step ahead. I forgot to corner punch it, so I'm gonna corner punch it. Okay, so, okay, there it is. So once you finish getting your scrapbooking paper, once you finish cutting it out, once you finish corner punching it, now it should look like this, guys. And you're gonna be putting scrapbooking paper. This is the outside of it, okay? Just to let you know. This is how it's gonna look. And you're gonna flip it up. It's gonna look like this afterwards, okay? So once you finish doing that, we're gonna put scrapbooking paper here on the inside. This is the inside of it. Just at the end of this here, and then going one strip down in the middle. Okay, you don't need to put any more scrapbooking paper on this side, guys, because this is going to be closed up like that. Okay, and then you don't need any in the back at all, because we're going to be gluing that down on this side like that. Okay, all you need is right here, and right here. And then when you flip it over in the inside of it, you're just going to need a scrapbooking right here and right here. That's going to be the pocket right here. Okay, but before we even lay it out, guys, we have to put our the extra stuff that we need inside of there. Again, you're going to need 4 more scrapbooking paper. There's a lot of scrapbooking paper, guys. 4 more cardstock white scrapbooking paper. You're going to need 4 of these, and those measure 8 3/8 of an inch by 4 1/4 of an inch. Okay, all 4 of them are going to measure the same measurements, guys. Okay, so you have that there. Let's put that aside for a quick second, because there's another one. And then we're going to be using, we're not going to get cardstock paper. You don't need cardstock paper for this, because what I did was put scrapbooking paper right there. Yeah, you can see better. I didn't use the plain one. I just wanted to show you this as an example. But yeah, just use the scrapbooking paper, the one that you want to kind of go with your style. Use that. So you're going to need a 5.5 by 4 1/4 of an inch, guys, okay, of your paper. Cut it out, and it's going to look like that. You're going to score it 1/2 inch, and you're going to do that 10 times. Okay, and that's how it should look now. And follow those lines. Now it should look like that. Okay, then you're gonna do we need 2 of those. Okay, guys, now you should have 2 of them. So we're gonna be placing these in the position, in this position. Before you even glue it down, guys, we are going to put strips of glue on here, because that's where it's going to be holding our divider. Our divider has to go in here, and we're going to be putting our divider in there, and we're going to be placing it like this, okay, in every individual spot. Okay? So that's how it's going to look, guys. So you're going to skip this one here, and then you go to the second one, then you're going to skip that one there, and then you go to this one here, then you're going to go skip that one, then go to that one, and the same thing with that one as well. And that's how it's going to look, guys. Okay, and then we're going to place this down here, touching the bottom part too, guys. Make sure it's not just right at the tip of that scoring line right there. We're going to put it like that. So I'm going to put 2 strips of glue on this, guys. And then this is how it should look, like that. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing for this other side as well. Alright, guys, now it should look like this, guys. Both of them should be on there exactly the same, guys. Okay, and then at the top I put strips of tape as well, because we're going to be once we finish putting our dividers in there, we're going to be gluing that down like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our dividers. So you're going to need 4 of these dividers, and it's going to be measured 8 3/8 of an inch by 4 1/4 of an inch. Okay, and then we're gonna circle punch it in the middle, in the center of it there, and then I did 4 times, 4 of them. So let's go ahead and put those in place, guys. So we're gonna all we're gonna do is take off our double-sided tape, and it's so much easier for me. I just do it this way, as close as you can in this corner, guys, just like that. All right, and then I do the same thing for this side here, and I just take the strip off of there, and I put it on there, and then I do the same thing for each and every one of them until I get to the top, guys. Okay, so once you finish, it should look like this now. Okay, awesome. So once you finish, we're gonna be, you can of course put a strip of glue right there, and then you're gonna be folding this over like so. Okay, guys, now it should look like that. Okay, the inside should look like that now, and the outside like this. Okay, and same thing with the other side. Awesome, we're almost there, guys, and it should now look like that. So let's go ahead and get our cover. So you're gonna glue the back of it down, and then we're gonna be putting it right in here in the center. We're gonna center it, and then that's what we're gonna do for that. And the last step we're gonna do is add our Velcro to this and that as well, and we're finished. So let's go ahead and put our Velcro here, and then we're gonna Velcro this as well out here outside. You can purchase these from Dollar Tree, guys. These ones, and you can purchase it from Walmart too as well. The glue that I use is this one here. It's pretty strong and it holds it pretty good. So I put Velcro on these, and that closes it like that. That looks good. Opens it out like that, guys. Oh, I love the way that looks. Ooh, so good. And then I Velcro this as well. And we're gonna close this up, and then it's gonna close up like that, guys. That looks good. I love it. That looks good, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. It turned out to be beautiful, guys. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys my husband's, the one that I made for my hubby. Okay, so we all set with that one, guys. All set with that one, okay? That should be it for that. Okay, so here's my hubby's, the one that I made for him. Isn't that beautiful, guys? I put a little charm at the end of it for him. I purchased that from Hobby Lobby. No, I think it was Joann's. I'm sorry. I think it was Joann's. And I love it. And I actually put a folder at the back of it. Another envelope folder at the back here, so he can be able to add more of his notes or whatever else he wants to put back there. And that looks really good, guys. Yay. And this is how the inside looks. And this is how his own looks. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. And I put his initials right here. And then he has his pen. And he has his folder as well. These are beautiful, guys. These are like perfect gifts, guys. These are so amazing. I love the way it turned out, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this. I will be making more. You can guarantee that. And it looks so beautiful. And what I love about the Dollar Tree notepads is 3 of them come in one, which is good because it's great replacement. Once you finish writing and everything and it's full, you can replace that and you know, exchange it out and put a fresh new one in there. And that's beautiful. So yes, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that goodies. And you guys will definitely see me in my next video, okay? Thank you guys so much. All right, have a good one. Bye, my YouTubers.